Hi everybody.
Hello everyone.
Okay, so today we're going to smoke some pork baby back ribs for you.
Danas imamo specijalitet. Dimljena svinjska rebra. Yummy.
Man, are they going to be good. Now these ribs are not done smoke-wise like traditional in Serbia where they smoke them for a month slowly and what have you. This is a completely different thing. This is how the pit bosses do it here in this country. So we're going to smoke them at 225 degrees Fahrenheit or approximately 100 degrees Celsius. At about 4.5 to 5 hours, we're going to check on them at 4 hours on the grill. And at that time, I'm going to add barbecue sauce to our kids' ribs because that's what they like. So actually, we're going to do them today 3 different ways. I'm going to give you 3 different recipes, the way I like them, the way my wife and my mom like them, and then the way the kids like them. So, I mean, basically, it's up to you, preference-wise, how you like to do it. Again, as I've always said, add ingredients that you like, take away ingredients that you don't like, make these recipes yours. I try to simplify things, so this is going to be so easy. And once you put them on the grill, because of the prep that we did last night, so they were sitting in this marinade we're going to show you, you don't have to keep going out there every half hour spraying apple cider vinegar or whatever kind of citrus spray you want to use. Just set them out there and don't even open the grill. Let them smoke. You shouldn't even go check on them until 4 hours have expired. Okay? So we're going to show you all this. I'm going to let my wife attempt to translate
that was a lot.
Sorry.
But yeah, well, Jovan će da sprema rebra, dimljena svinjska rebra. Pokazat ću vam 3 načina kako on to sprema, jedan kako on voli, jedan kako ja i moja svekrva volimo i jedan kako naša deca vole. Vi uvek možete da izbacite neke sastojke ako ne volite ili da dodate nešto drugo što volite. Kako Jovan sprema, sva 3 načina su izmišljena, ali opet kažem svako ima svoj ukus. Molim.
Hvala.
Molim. I on će da ih, već smo radili jedan mali, kako ovdje kaže to prep, sredili smo nešto sinoć, pokazat ćemo vam kako ide marinada danas, kad ih stavi na roštilj, na grill, na smoker, kako već ko šta ima. Ja znam u Srbiji se to dimi mjesec dana, ovdje to ide malo drugačije, ali kad stavi, to će biti na 225 Fahrenheit ili 100 Celzijusa. Stavite na roštilj za 4-5 sati, ne morate ni da otvorete ništa, samo kad treba da je gotovo i ovaj ću vam pokazati kako to treba da izgleda. Izvedite, stavite na tanjir i uživajte.
Manja, manja.
Yummy, yummy.
All right, so we're going to get everything set up here. Enough of this babble, and it's time to get to the food.
Yes,
so
it is.
We'll
I'm
see you
hungry.
in a bit. So am I. All right, we'll see you in a bit, okay? Okay, welcome back. And here they are, 5 beauties, all lined up. Perfect baby back pork ribs. Okay, so last night we brushed olive oil on the ribs and a little bit of Himalayan salt, just kind of sprinkled it on them, and then we let them sit in the fridge overnight. You know, for me, olive oil and pork go hand in hand. I think it's the best ingredient in any marinade for pork meat. So you can go ahead and smoke these, and that olive oil is going to keep that meat nice and tender and juicy for you. So you don't have to keep going outside, especially on a day like this. It's 10 below zero out there, folks, here in the upper Midwest. So yes, we don't want to keep going out there. We're going to check on them after 4 hours, and that's when I'm going to add the kids' barbecue sauce to their ribs, and that's all you have to do. It's that simple.
Yes, it is. Šta smo sinoć radili je namazali smo malo maslinovog ulja i malo himalajske soli. Smo stavili, sve smo to lepo utrljali i stavili smo u frižider preko noći i sad će Jovan samo da ih stavi na roštilj. ima svoje začine, kako će da začini, to će da vam pokaže. I onda pre nego što su gotovi, na jednom možda sat vremena, pola sata do sat, on će dodati barbecue sos, koji verovatno ima se nađe u Srbiji, je kao sladak, tako dimljeni sos za rebra. To će da stavi i da vam pokaže kako naše deca to vole da rade.
Excellent translation. So, heading into the sauces, as my wife was just saying in Serbian, Sweet Baby Rays is a family favorite. They have so many different flavors. The kids, they like spicy, but they also like this hickory and brown sugar. So what I do is I take the hickory and brown sugar, and in a bowl, I mix it with a little cayenne pepper to give it that kick, and they just devour it. Now, Sweet Baby Rays does have a sweet and spicy sauce, which has a nice kick to it. Feel free to just use that as well. It's virtually the same, but somehow my kids seem to find a little extra flavor when I mix the two. Also, for you folks out there on the keto diet, here's some sugar-free barbecue sauce, very low in carbs. Feel free to use this as well, and you can have delicious smoked baby back ribs with your keto diet. Okay, now without further ado, let's get down to business here. We're going to do dry rub, with the exception of these two for the kids, where we're going to hit them with barbecue sauce on the grill. But I'm still going to do a mustard rub on them as well. Again, back to my go-to guy, the Dijon Mustard. And then I like this rub here. It's a Kansas City barbecue rub. So it's got a little bit of a kick to it. And I don't know if you've ever had Kansas City barbecue rub, but to me, the seasonings that are in here, I can't get enough of them. They're fantastic. Now, my mom and my wife, and the kids as well at times, they prefer the brown sugar rub. Also another Weber rub, great for ribs. It's just going to be a little bit sweeter than this one. So when you dry rub with this, it's perfectly acceptable to go ahead and attack the ribs with a Sweet Baby Rays barbecue sauce. Once they're on the table, you can always brush this on at that time as well, and they'll be perfect. So I'm going to get going on this. I'm hungry. You guys are probably eager to get going, so I'll give you a few tips and we'll be right back.
Šta je Jovan u stvari rekao, on voli da koristi Dijon Mustard, što je senf, malo ljući nego običan, ali on obožava taj ukus. Isto tako voli da koristi Kansas City barbecue seasoning, što ima malo ljući ukus nego običan, recimo svekrva i ja i neki put deca vole just običan brown sugar koji ide vrlo dobro sa onaj barbecue sos. Jovan voli ovaj, ali kao što je ranije rekao, možete uvijek da promenite, da stavite začine, probajte da eksperimentišete, stavite nešto što nikad ranije niste stavljali. Ako možete da nađete začine kao ovaj, to bi bilo najbolje. Ako ne, probajte sami da napravite.
Excellent. Let's go.
Yep.
All right, welcome back. As you can see, I've turned all the baby back ribs upside down. Reason being is, right here there is a membrane, or there was. I took the membrane off. If you have a good butcher shop nearby, those guys are fantastic. They will take that off for you. If not, it's very thin, and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show you, but we prepped last night to get the olive oil on them to marinate. So you just get a little bit of a knife. You get a little knife, and then you cut a little bit of a slit, just like a little slit under it. And then you get paper towel, and with the paper towel, you grab it, and then you just pull it. It will just rip off. It may break in spots, so it might be tedious, but you have to get that membrane off so that your barbecue ribs are going to be absolutely the best possible, okay? So please make sure to get that membrane off.
Šta je Jovan radio, nije stigao da vam pokaže, to što smo pripremili rebra sinoć i namazali uljem, ali ovdje je mala kao membrana, kao mala opna. Šta je on radio, samo malo zaseče ovdje i gurne nož da malo podigne. uzme papir za kuhinski papir i samo ovako zgrabi i povuče cijelo. Neki put će se pocepa, neki put neće, ali morate da skinete tu membranu. To je šta čuva rebra da stoje, ali kad skinete, onda će to sve tako biti mekano. Ali ako može, kad kupujete u mesari, može uvek da zamolite mesara da vam to skine. Kažem, to je 2 minuta posao. Samo da se zvuče i skine.
Very well said. All right, so now our membranes are off. So the reason I have them face down is because we're going to put them meat side up on the grill. So I want to do the rub on that side last. That way I just take the trays out and put them on the grill. I don't have to turn them or anything else. So now that the membrane is gone, once we put the mustard and the rub in, it's going to come in to the ribs from this side as well. See, there's nothing blocking that. So you are going to just get absolutely the best smoked ribs you ever ate. Okay.
Samo da ja kažem u srpskom, da znam šta se dešava. Šta je Jovan uradio, okrenuo je rebra iznutra, kako se kaže, da bi kad namaže senf i kad stavi začine, ona druga strana će ići direktno kad ih okrene iće na roštilj, tako da neće morati da ih okreće kako ih stavlja na roštilj. Sad će da ih namaže, okrene, namaže gornju stranu i samo stavi na roštilj. Lako. Da počnemo?
Perfect. Yep, go right ahead. So now, as you can see, my wife is just a thin one. Yeah, just one time. Perfect. We don't need a lot of mustard. That's quite all right. She gets a little aggressive with that mustard, guys. You know what? That's all right. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you want to have some fun with the mustard. But as far as the ribs go, one line, this is perfect. All right, so go ahead and finish up, and I'll start rubbing this in. So, guys, just spread this out nice and even. Make sure that you know, every bit of the rib gets coverage, and don't worry about the other side just yet. We're going to turn them over once we get this mustard. Oh man, it's already starting to smell great. I love mustard.
Yes, Jovan dobro utrljava senf sa donje strane i sa strane i sve lepo dobro da se utrlja i onda ćemo krenuti i raditi isto sa drugom stranom.
Sorry about the paper, guys. We have some parchment paper down here, and it's making just a little bit of noise, so I apologize for that.
You can use foil if you don't want to use parchment paper. Either way, we decided to do it on a parchment paper. Možete papir za pečenje, možete foliju da stavite ispod, kako god vi volite.
Good job. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to leave the kids' ribs alone.
Okay.
We're not going to put anything else on them.
Okay.
So now the first 2 ribs here, my wife is going to put the brown sugar rub on them. So she's going to get a good amount on there, and I'm going to wait a little bit and then get it patted down. Very nice.
Good.
All right, and then for my slab, she's going to put the Kansas City rub in there. For me, yummy.
Okay.
All right. Oh, yes. Very good. Okay, so as this sits in the mustard, you're going to see it's going to actually start getting absorbed. So what you want to do is you just want to start kind of like lightly patting it down and helping it out to get into that mustard, and it's just going to get absorbed in there. Folks, this is your flavor.
So Jovan ne trlja kad se stavi seasoning, začin, on ne trlja, on samo to utapa unutra, tako da što više utapa, to meso će više da upije te začine i da ostane na rebrima.
Yes.
Oh God, it smells delicious already.
Guys, you can create your own rub, mix your own dry seasonings however you like. I've been experimenting for years, and I've put together some pretty darn good rubs, but you know what? These companies like Weber, they have some professionals that work for them.
Yes.
And they put these rubs and seasonings together, and Weber's been around for a long time. And there's a reason for that, because they know their business. So what the heck? We go with their seasonings. They're delicious.
To Jovan rekao je da sami, ako ne možete da nađete ovakve začine, sami izmislite svoj začin. Kao što sam rekla ranije, probajte da eksperimentišete malo. Stavite nešto što nikad ranije niste stavili i vidjet ćete kako će sve to drugačije da izgleda i koliko će da da ukusa.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready. Guys, here we go. Top side. Perfect. Oof. Oof. Now here it's okay to go a little bit more than on the bone side. Now the bone side, you know, the bone is kind of in the way there. Here we're solid meat here on top. So yeah, it's okay to put a little bit extra on this side. No problem. Oh, look at that. We had just enough. How about that?
Oh, there's more.
Oh.
You just have to squeeze it.
Okay. Oh, I
Okay,
love it.
so ovi su bili sa ovim, right?
Sorry, I keep sniffing the ribs. I apologize, guys. My nose just loves it. So yes, as my wife, sometimes I forget, but as my wife remembered so eloquently, the first two were the brown sugar. So that's my wife's and my mom's.
Is that enough? I'm sorry.
That's perfect,
Okay.
perfect. And now my wife is going to get the KC rub on mine. Oh, look at that. Ooh, yes.
Yummy.
And the kids, of course, they're going to be okay with. Let's get this patted in there, guys. Oh my God. And then, again, you can, before you do this, you can get your grill going, as I already have. So my grill has been warming up the entire time we've been getting these dry rubbed and seasoned. So yes, it's going to be ready to go.
Šta je Jovan uradio, on je već uključio i pripremio roštilj, zato što, kao što je rekao ranije, napravio je minus beskonačno, tako da uzme dugo da se roštilj ugreje. On je već uključio i zagrejao, jer ova priprema ne uzme toliko vremena. Za čas to namažete i samo stavite i za 4-5 sati. Ja ne znam da mogu da čekam 4-5 sati.
Oh, I know it's tough, but we have to.
Yes,
We have to
but
wait because that is, you have to wait, folks, because the longer they smoke up to the desired time and temperature that we set them at, the better they're going to be. Okay, here we are outside. It's a balmy 10 below zero. And I had to put a long sleeve sweatshirt on or a light sweater. My wife threatened me with no dessert for 1 month if I didn't. So, you know me, I don't like to wear long sleeves, but hey, what the heck. Okay, so let's get these babies on the grill. We're gonna get them on there at an angle, folks. All right, there we go. Make sure you make enough room. You have 5 of them. So the first 2 that I'm putting on are going to be my wife's and my mom's brown sugar. Here goes my KC rub. All right. And then now the kids. Oh, yeah, that's for our son. That's the big boy. And this one's for our daughter. There we go. All right, so we're gonna move them over just a little bit. Looks like I got a little overzealous. So let's get them nice centered on there. Oh, the grill is set at 225 degrees Fahrenheit. A little over 100 degrees Celsius. See you guys in about 4 hours. So now with an hour to go, I'm going to go ahead and get some barbecue sauce on the meat side for them. And then we're going to let that smoke into that meat. And they're going to have ribs just like they like. Okay. Look at that, man. That's a nice coating. Oh yeah, we'll get a good amount on top of them for the little guys. Although they're not little anymore, they're 15 and 13 and taller than their mother and I, so yeah. All right, let's get all that on there real nice. And then this is a mix of that brown sugar, Sweet Baby Ray's brown sugar, and I've added a little bit of cayenne pepper to it. Mix that in real good. Let me get out of the way so my wife can get a nice shot of that for you. As you can see, they're juicy as it is. You don't need to be out here spraying anything on them. Let them do their thing. Man, I'm speechless right now. Take a look at these. 5 slabs of baby back ribs. We got the brown sugar Weber rub on these 2. We got the Kansas City rub here. You can see it's just a little bit redder than these 2. And then here we have the barbecue sauce for the kids. Take your pick. Take your pick, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off 1 rib off of my Kansas City rub. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to try it in front of you. All right, guys, here we go. Just glistening. I mean, look at the juices. It is so good to be me right now. I'm telling you, it is good to be Jovan right now.